Welcome back. Today I'm going to do one of the epic battles in Field of Glory 2, and I'm going to do the Battle of Magnesia, but I'm going to play it from the Seleucid perspective at governor level, which should be challenging. Let's see, I have a few choices here. Let's see what I'm going to do. Definitely a cataphract. Do need the pike phalanx. And have 41 points left. Well, 1 point I could have gotten the Cretan archers, but do you need the pike phalanx? Let's use the light horse archers. Let's take a look at the situation here. This is the supposed battle that happened in 190 BC between the Romans and the Seleucids under Antiochus III, known as Antiochus the Great. And this was indeed a mega battle, and the Romans won very decisively. I played it as the Romans, and I won quite easily. And even though on my other campaigns that I played, by the time I met the Romans, I pretty much had elite phalanges and elite cavalry, and I was able to defeat the Roman legions just because of the training of my men. But this is more of a historical setup. I'll be a little more disadvantaged due to the level. But as far as the setup goes, it may look like, let's take a look at the numbers here. They have slightly more, but it's pretty even in this case here. And you're facing a Roman army that is really a well-trained, but they're all superior above average. And my phalanges are just average. Thing is, I do have armored cataphracts, and they are good in keeping, the heavy legionnaires occupied if necessary. My phalanx, it's not that good, and the elephants. This setup here, I'm going to have to change a lot of things. First of all, like in these ancient armies, you had the skirmishing phase where the skirmishers just started trading missiles against each other before the heavy units joined. Well, really, there's no rules that says that I have to do this. I see that the Romans have a lot of skirmishers, a lot more than than this army here has. And they are velitas that have some protection as far as armor goes. So even if I was engaging them, they can still charge and win close combats. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull back these skirmishers, and I'm going to put them on the flanks. And the goal of the skirmishers is to try to pick off the enemy cavalry and weaken them as much as possible. And I'm going to reform my line as best as I can. So the first thing I have to do is I got to pull back the elephants. And I'm going to form a line of phalangists And I'm going to use the elephants as reserves, and as well as these cataphracts here. I'm going to have a line of phalanges, and these are going to be actually held in reserve. And if the elephants do find a good flanking maneuver once the battle goes, I'm going to use them to assist. But like I said, I'm going to move the skirmishers back, and then they're going to be going towards the flanks. Okay, this unit is going to have to turn. No, we'll do this after the skirmisher comes back. The skirmisher comes back. All these skirmishers are going to have to redeploy on the flanks to engage the cavalry. And the Roman skirmishers, they can come forward and hit a few of my phalanges. I mean, I got like 2,800 per block here. I mean, it's not like they're going to make much of a dent. And to move this one up here, now we can move this one backwards. Problem is, it's all going to take time to deploy properly. Now we're going to move this one. I'd much rather my cataphracts do hit and runs on the Roman legionnaires, because they're still better than my phalanx. And the thing is, the Roman legionnaires, when they charge, they throw their pili and they can disorganize your phalanx really quickly. But if your phalanx survives the initial push, as time goes on, and if it's just frontally they're facing, they will defeat the Romans or hold them. But there's always the danger of the phalanges getting outflanked and attacked on the side and the rear. And these are not elite phalanges that can absorb some blows on the flanks. If a Roman legion hits one of these full strength on a flank, they're going to break instantly. So I'm going to have to make sure that doesn't happen, or minimize the chances of that. Okay, I reorganize this. Now I'm going to move back here. All the skirmishers are going to get out of the way. And what I'm going to do with the scythe chariot is I'm going to move him right up here. I'm not going to attack or engage. And what I want to do with it is I want these skirmishers here to waste a lot of ammunition on just this useless unit here. Better them doing that than attacking my cavalry or other good units. So I believe this is all I'm going to do for the first turn, is basically just redeploy everything. Because the Romans definitely have the advantage here. May not seem like it, but they do. And let's see. Exactly what I want to do, just waste all the ammunition on just that useless unit. If I can delay them for a turn or two and get them to waste ammunition, that's perfect. Like I said, there's no rule that says I have to go out and confront the skirmisher versus skirmisher. I'd rather be conserving the ammunition my skirmishers to hit meaningful units like cavalry. And I want them to be alive long enough to become a nuisance where they can just keep on pelting units that are necessary, like triarii or cavalry. And here come the legions. I had no difficulty as a Roman side on playing at the governor level. I may do that next or later. It's really not difficult. This here is going to be a challenge playing the Seleucids. Because this is a professional army. And historically so, these were veterans from the Second Punic War. These were veterans of the Battle of Cynoscephaly a few years before this. And most of the Phalangid mercenaries were probably killed at Cynoscephaly. I'm going to turn face the front. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to go one. And one cataphract is going to move that. I'm going to face Antiochus this way just in case someone here retreats. And I'm going to start moving light units to get them in a position to start attacking the cavalry. 4. Gonna move. That's exactly what we're gonna do with these guys. And that's what I do in a lot of these big battles is I will redeploy my skirmishing units on the flanks. And in campaigns when I set up, I usually set them up on the flanks already. That's just my strategy in using skirmishers, usually against cavalry. And let's see. I'm not going to be attacking then, I'm just going to wait and position myself and attack that away. Let's get the skirmishing units. That way when the cavalry comes charging, I'll have a bunch of skirmishers ready to pick them off. And the elephants are just going to be used to counterattack when there's an opportunity. If a phalanx retreats or something, or any time to be able to catch some legionaries on the flanks. And if I get to waste some more, if they can waste more ammunition in that second round, that would be good. I'm just going to have to absorb a few punches here, but it's not going to really hurt my units. It would have hurt my skirmishers a lot more, but it's wasting some shots. That's good. It's a little more critical with the cavalry, but we can charge them. They're armored cataphracts, so they can take a little more. See how the Romans. They have a lot of units. I can do a lancer hit. Archers. Now we can turn and hit. Turn. Now finally I got the phalanges in one line, which is good. That's what I wanted. One nice line. And I put this cataphract in here. Start marching over here. We'll start attacking them. I just want to keep one. I don't want to chase too many away. I want to be able to. We're definitely not going to engage them on rough ground. If I could, I'd like to trap them. This is good right now for the cavalry on that flank. And over here, that's what I wanted to use them for. Get as many shots as possible. Let's keep these over here. Just a little bit here, but we do have the flank. The skirmishers, and we're going to start engaging their cavalry. Okay. Oh, they're retreating. That's good. So no other shots. Oh, that's good. Put them all behind. Good. I did want to use my cataphracts to confuse their infantry. I want to create a mess in the Roman lines. Oh, no. They're walking right into it. Disrupted. Two disrupted. All right, we got them committed. Hit him in the back. I'm gonna move these and try to do some damage to these skirmishers. And let's see over here. Close this gap. Gonna attack here. Cretan archers. These are javelin men. Let's hit them. we can do another attack. We already broke a cavalry. And that will confuse a lot of these cavalrymen right off the bat. The Romans are going to have to move this here. Some more cataphracts over here, and that's the only thing. But see, let's see how much a charge. 6% impact win is no good. I don't want to, get out of line. They're probably going to push me back here, but my trump card is going to be the cataphracts in the flanks and try to demoralize as many Romans as possible. They're no match to Galatians. I'm going to have to use these missile units to pick off. But at least we got one guy tied up here. One commander is already ready. That's the problem. Well, yeah, it's not the greatest thing to charge into my cataphracts unless you can charge them on the flank. That's scary. Well, we're doing okay so far. That's where he comes in handy. Elephant. That helps. Every little bit helps. See, I don't want to get caught in flank attack. can pick up this cavalry. Do as much damage as I can. Always get to attack them. Let's hit this one. I start picking off their skirmisher units a little bit by bit too. See if I can pick one group of legionnaires and just surround them and keep on picking them off. May have some luck. And let's see. It's not gonna be so much with that unit. Oh, we fragmented the cavalry here. That's good. Let's do some ganging up on them. Disrupted, yes. There we go, we broke another unit. All this damage done by skirmishers so far, these routes, which would have never happened had I played it different, the traditional way. Is that how you would say it? Let's just pick on this guy. Potential rear charge here. Possibly the Romans gonna chase it away, but at least I have some of my skirmishing units that are gonna be distracting the legionnaires. This here. So I'm gonna keep this elephant here just in case. I know the Galatians are not going to do too well, but if I have my cavalry, well, it just have regular cavalry, but if I got my cataphracts doing a lot of distracting on this flank, I think it'll be pretty good. And let's see what else we can do here. Problem is I'm going to have to assist. I don't know what to do here. It's good we can engage with the good troops. I don't want to overextend yet. But let's try this. We got to do something here. Let's move up here so that we can attack anything. But I don't want to get my cavalry surrounded. It's good to charge and countercharge. But we have distracted some triarii over here. I don't want to lose to these Romans. This is going to be a really bloody battle, I can tell you that right now. This is not going to be easy. This is going to get very vicious. They can go either way, but the Romans definitely have the advantage. Just mistakes that the AI makes is what's gonna, if I win, that's the only thing that's gonna happen. See, they already got nailed right there. This won't hurt me that much because if they attack while you're engaged, you're in bigger trouble. But the legions are coming forward. I lost the cavalry already. That hurts. We do have a flank charge here, at least that. I didn't want the gall. I thought he'd break by now. No such luck. That could be a mistake. That could have been a mistake on my part. He could flank charge these guys, but... Let me charge him over here. Okay, we got a break. Okay, we did fragment somebody else. Disrupt, good. See if we can chase Eumenes off. Good. Damage, that's all that matters. To do a lot of damage. He's fragmented. Just keep on nailing as many as we can. Just keep on moving up. And as this here, let's move the cavalry. This way. Just keep on hitting these legionnaires. This could be a... Oh, we have chased away. We have broken a few units. This one could break too. I don't like this. Why not bring in the elephant here? Okay, and how do we... Okay, how do we manage this? Let's see. The phalangists. I don't want them to advance. Hit as many legionnaires as we can. Let's attack this one. No flank charge, but at least I'm diverting him really. Not do that yet. Let's hit this Legionnaire. I'm just trying to, you know, pick on as many units as possible. Now we can engage this cavalry. But this is not going to be easy at all. This is even. Impact is no good. This guy's going to possibly fragment or break. So I'm going to try to come down the line here. What do I do with this unit? Okay, let's see. This is going to be a nasty battle. Good, go back. This route off the map, I don't know what, it seems to be laggy. Just brutal. Yeah, those barbarians don't stand a chance. If there can be a chain route or something like that, then be successful. Now it is really a pain that my cataphracts on the right, they are delaying a lot break. That's nice. That's not good. Now, this is the only problem I have. But the elephant is. Okay. Well, I think this elephant is just opportunity to just come in and rescue the situation. It's okay. Let's check this flank here. This is very important. Let's pick this guy off. He's really getting reduced badly. And over here we can continue with this guy. Okay. I'm going to turn the cavalry over here so I can protect the flank of this phalanx. Don't like fortunately he can't turn. This guy's useless. This one will probably break. I have to do something. Want to do anything here. This is going to break, so I'm going to have move them over here. If we can, it's not like they can get surrounded and outflanked here. I really want to turn these guys over to the flanks. Oh, this is difficult. This is most difficult. Let's break this unit. Fling the singers and hit the triarii. I don't know where to go with this cavalry. I guess I'm going to go here in order to turn around. keep on nailing the Triari. This one's fragmented. We're chopping up the skirmishers here. Get hit on the flank. But this guy is going to break him. Oh no. Need some encouragement. Well, we are keeping a bunch of them preoccupied right now. If I can get my cavalry. All right, let's see what happens. I don't understand why there's so much lag when they're routing. Didn't have that problem before. Yeah, I knew this is gonna kill me. Of course. Problem is the Gauls don't do too well. This is getting... I do have a flank attack here. Well, I guess all we can do here is form square. so it didn't break. Now I can hit him on the flank here. We got a break. I could possibly knock out these other two. Broke another unit, that's good. This is exactly what I do, is break as many of these units as possible. Okay, I think they've gone long enough here. Thank you for watching part 1 of the Battle of Magnesia, playing the Seleucids.